You guys really liked this one, so I thought I would elaborate. You gotta be careful or you're all are gonna end up like Voldemort out there. Voldemort, he just kept on splitting it so many different times that he didn't even notice it anymore when a piece of his soul died. It might feel like magic, but it is your undoing. One of the consequences of making a Horcrux, you end up in limbo. That white room in the movie where Voldemort's like, that is limbo. That's where he's trapped forever. With a lot of these hookup situations, people get stuck in limbo. They're like, what are we? The Horcruxes start messing with your emotions. They start messing with your head and bringing out the worst parts of you. Oh, and when your soul is in distress, you know who comes looking for you? The Dementors. The Dementors are coming. They want to give you that kiss. They want to eat you up. And then, you find yourself in a position where a man with a big white beard who's very old starts coming to your doorstep. You're like, well, this is my best option. To fuse your Horcrux soul fragment back in is so difficult. You got to go on a whole mission with Dumbledore. Now you're on a quest. You're telling yourself you're going to break generational curses. It ends with me. These Horcruxes are spread all over the country. You're rummaging through the library looking for answers. Fantastic beasts and how to help them. You gotta walk through the fire. There are so many tears. It starts damaging your self-esteem, and you go down a rabbit hole. Then you go to the plastic surgeon, you get a nose job. Your nose starts looking all wonky. These things that snowball. When you create a Horcrux, you're turning a part of your soul into an object. A little bit on the nose. It's a little bit on the nose. I'm gonna censor my nostrils. That's what I would look like if my nose looked like that. This is what I would look like if I was Voldemort, though. The boy who lived. Voldemort is so creepy. He's so gross. And it's not just you. When you make a Horcrux out of a living being, it affects them. Now, does this look like a girl who's ever gotten flowers? Does this look like a girl who thinks she's beautiful? Voldemort was on a quest for unending life. You're on a quest for unending whatever it is that you're after. And I think it's also against nature. And then what else happens is, real love is staring you straight in the face. And you just don't even know what to do with it because you've been so messed up by Horcruxes. And then it just passes you by. I mean, the Locket Horcrux was right. We can break down the word crux, the crossroads, the defining point in a relationship. And then the other part of the word. But the difference between you and Voldemort is that you actually have probably a good soul hurting somewhere. That's why it's so important to just keep your robes on. Keep your robes on. In conclusion, you can save yourself a heck of a hero's journey by just never getting involved with Horcruxes in the first place. The best thing that you can do is get into a relationship with one person who will ruin your life. So that together you can ruin each other's lives forever. So the next time that you're thinking about hooking up with somebody and you know it's not a good idea, just think about this. That's you. What are you doing? Don't do it. You can defeat Lord Voldemort! You're Harry Potter. You got this. Hopefully this video did not offend any of you, but if it did, then please leave a comment that says, Hedwig did 9/11. If you enjoyed, leave a comment that says, Nargles. I don't know. Add on to the analogy in the comments.